What if space is no longer defined by the body, or the body defined by the space, but it becomes a living organism that is able to feel, act, move, and form a life of its own? Space is a doubt, an uncontrolled parasite that creeps under our skin, rips it in pieces, mutating and deforming its structure. We constantly make attempts to grasp it, control, suppress, and dominate it. After all, we're the architects. We bound it with planes, surfaces, notions, and concepts, but it easily escapes through the cracks of our constructs, forming the alternative worlds. Maybe space is an antibody that lives within us, transcending our understanding of its formation and materiality. What if space becomes a landscape of memories of the past and the future, a terrain in which the mutations of ourselves seek rest and liberation? Every time we submerge into the unknown depth of our consciousness, there are even deeper universes that are hidden from us. And only on the rarest occasions we can hear the voices of generations before us. They speak in us and through us, reminding that our bodies don't belong to us. We are just vessels that are battling the currents of time. But what are the memories that invade our body and the mind? They are fictions that we cherish, accessing one and losing another. It is a game that we play with ourselves, within the shelf of our being. We try to understand the constantly reshaping mirror of self, but it's out of our reach, because it is a space of the infinite regress.
Є речі, які не можна висловити словами, рухами або думками. Вони постійно змінні, мінливі, щосекундно нові. Життя швидко плине, але воно ніколи не закінчується. Кожна мить відлітає в небуття, і кожна думка змінює моє існування, штовхає мене або в безодню, чи окрилює мою заплямовану душу. Боротьба – це невід'ємна частина мене самого. Можливо, там вже немає нічого. Ні, там ще є боротьба. Кожного дня намагаюся зруйнувати зачерствілість почуттів, одноманітність думок, сірість кольорів, мерехтіння екранів, але все марно. Руйную образи свого розуміння, бо тільки так я відчуваю живим.
The dreamscapes can be entered through the body, only when it's left behind on the rectangular altar, neglected, death. The body needs to die. Maybe the dreams are just glimpses of heaven and hell. The dreams embody all spectrum of all emotions. They cannot be ignored or muted. Laying down, aligned with the horizon, in a position of surrender and complete helplessness, waiting for the resurrection. What if we set aside a prescribed scale in which the body has to present itself on a daily basis, where the outline no longer complies to the laws or physical constraints, but moves freely, yet intentionally? At what point do we break out of the imprisonment of our own silhouette and start to improvise? Maybe for a second, we'll get a chance to live outside of the dimensions of time. Maybe we'll be able to understand our true position in the universe, our purpose, goal, and the reason for constant movement. What are the boundaries we create to reassure an illusion of stability? And what happens when we step into the boundaries themselves? We speak through our bodies. It is a language that comes through and out of us. We perform our daily ritual of living, but only by listening to the rhythms of our body, we can mutate the boundaries. The lines can morph, reshape, and blur, allowing the other fictions of self to be created. These fictions might be the only illusions that will tell us the truth. And maybe just for a second, we'll be able to fabricate a space in the universe where we belong.